this. You guys have made it through another year.
We made it through another year, Joe. Kind of mixed emotions today. In a way, it's kind of nice. It's coming to an end, but kind of going to miss it here for a few months anyway. But starting tomorrow, we kind of plan on 2019 already, so not a lot of time to rest on what 2018 brought. So
I'm not sure who dialed up the weather for today, but you certainly have football weather to determine the championships here today. Very cold temperatures. We had snow earlier, but it's been a fun day.
Been a real fun day, especially that 4th and 5th grade. It'll be interesting when people watch that on Channel 19 here later in the week to see that game. I mean, there was actually snow on the field. I mean, there was snow. So it's gotten a lot better here now as the last game of the day as the day progressed. But it's been a fun day. Seriously, Joe, I had a good time, and looking forward to another good game. This you talk about, 5-0-1 even teams. I mean, this is another one pretty toss-up. I think this is a toss-up game. Really, could be anyone's game.
It'll be the third time the Hurricanes and Panthers have faced each other this season. They split the two games during the regular season. Panthers winning 22-20, or the Hurricanes winning 22-20 in week 1. The Panthers then come back with a 20-13 win in week 5. So kind of an interesting thing. Explain the 8th grade rules and what we'll see here today.
8th grade is high school rules. Pretty much wide open football. There's no restrictions on weight limit for running the football. There's no really offense or defensive restrictions as far as what they can play. There's motion. You can have wide receivers in motion. It's pretty much truly to the high school game. A lot of fun. And you'll see here, obviously the kids are a lot bigger now at 8th grade, but we had 3 teams for 8th grade this year, so we had to go outside of the program for the first time ever. And each team got to play 2 games outside of the league, and we can talk about that a little bit later in the broadcast. But that was kind of an interesting experiment as well.
Emilio Stanton will get things underway here for the Hurricanes. His kick short to the near side is picked up, and on the return is a Tyler Daw, and Daw head to the 35-yard line before he is taken down. So the Panthers will start 1st and 10 from their 35-yard line.
One of the other differences, not a real big thing, but they use a smaller rubber ball for 4th through 7th. And now we actually come out with the regular leather official.
Get that
and
pigskin.
Get the pigskin out now. So again, a subtle change, but that's another change you'll notice here too.
Michael Delaney is the quarterback. Receivers both ways. And Delaney will keep after the fake handoff off the right side to the 35 to the 40. Stiffs arm a tackler, and Delaney is going to be out very close to a Panther first down.
I am on the stop.
Nice run for Delaney. We'll hear his name a lot today too. Of course, his brother is the coach as well, so that's kind of a nice little family togetherness there. His brother's been coaching him, I think, all through the program, if I'm not mistaken, since he's been a 4th grader. I'm almost positive on that. So he's been with him a long time. Hopefully we'll keep Delaney as a coach next year once his brother moves on. We're going to have to talk to him about that. See if we can get him under contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a gain of 10. It is a first down, so the Panthers 1st and 10 now from their 45. And the handoff up the middle, and the pile falls ahead just shy of the midfield stripe.
Daw on the carry.
Tyler Daw on the carry for the Panthers. Gain of 4 sets up 2nd and 6. See a couple of shifts there. Delaney rolls, throws, and has his man. That's a first down to the 42-yard line. Rayshawn breaks on the reception.
It's a Panther first
Nice
down.
throw by Delaney there. Laser beam right to breaks. A little bit more zip on the ball now as they're older here, you can see. And like you mentioned too, the shifting and the motion and the,
Fun to see.
yep. It's definitely, I mean, as close to real regular football as you can get. Also the size, I mean, look at the size of some of these kids now, a lot bigger.
Breaks in motion. Handoff, second man through. And that ball came out, but
They're calling
runner
it down.
was down.
Yep, they're calling it down here. Look how he did
Dog
pop out
carry.
though.
gain of a yard for Doss. Sets up 2nd and 9. And, you know, he kind of talked about high school rules, high school this and that. Kind of a unique thing, a nice gesture, I think, Dennis. The Super Sunday is this season called the Bob Jackson Championships.
Yes, that's right. In the previous years, it was just called our Super Sunday. Well, in honor of Coach Jackson, who passed away unfortunately unexpectedly this summer, we named it the Bob Jackson Championship Sunday in honor of him. So we thought it would be a good fitting way to have a good send-off to him, and you know, we're certainly going to miss him.
Flag on the play.
Taylor took the step forward. That brings the flags, and that will set the Panthers back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14 now from the Hurricane 47-yard line.
Yeah, of course, Coach Jackson, he coached him many, many years at White Bear and had 123 wins, 61.5% winning percentage at White Bear, so pretty successful. More importantly, he had the respect of his team and the kids, and they really liked him, and they played for him, and so it was, you know, overall, he was a really well-respected coach, and it's going to be, like I said, missed. So.
Taylor motions across the formation. Delaney wants to throw deep down the middle. He goes, and a juggling attempt breaks. Just can't come up with that one.
Looks like it almost ended up in Brake's hands or on the tip even, but just couldn't come up with that. Nice throw. I'm really impressed so far by the way Delaney throws the football. Some nice air on that.
Chris Heim was back defensively. I believe he got a hand on it to kind of break things up there. Sets up 3rd and 14 for the Panthers. Empty backfield now for Delaney on 3rd and 14. Avoided one, throws it away as he was being taken down by Afaka, but
Smart move by Delaney to get rid of that football. I mean, that was really close to being a sack. One other interesting thing, Joe, I forgot to mention, in 8th grade football, you'll notice at home now there's no coaches on the field. So the coaches are not on the field, and they'll actually do some play calling from the sidelines, some signal calling, and they have the quarterbacks have the wristbands now and stuff, looking at the plays. So we truly really try and make it as close to high school now as we can. So
and so
kind of
it
interesting.
begins.
Yeah, and so it begins. That's right. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's a big change. I mean, that was.
Panthers line up in punt formation. Heim and McCameron drop back to receive the kick. Assuming it is a kick. And it is, kind of a knuckleball. Heim races up, bobbles it, and the Panthers jump on it at the 30.
He dropped it.
Panthers recover.
Hayden Staub downfield makes the recovery for the Panthers, and they will continue with possession now, 1st and 10 from the Hurricane 30.
Oh, tough break. Tough break for Hurricanes.
4:15 and counting left to play in the opening quarter. We still have not seen the Hurricanes offense. Daw comes in motion. Straight drop for Delaney. Steps up, throws, breaks. Nice.
Breaks on the
And
reception.
stumbles as he tried to cut it back to the outside, but he is down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 13, first down, Panthers.
Well, you can see early on here that nice combination between Breaks and the quarterback Delaney. Definitely, they've connected a few times this year. You can tell that already. Nice play. Big game.
Well delivered ball from Delaney, but boy, nice catch. Kind of in traffic there by Breaks.
Yep. Good concentration. It's harder than that looks. That's tough to do.
Breaks the deep man now in the backfield, and he takes the handoff, cuts it off to the right, 15, 10, breaks to the 5, reaches for the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Again, a turnover turns into some points now for the Panthers. Way to capitalize on that mistake.
2 plays, 30 yards. Rayshawn breaks through the air, then Rayshawn breaks on the ground from 18 yards out. Conversion attempt, they hand it off. Daw is caught in the backfield and drops, so the conversion no good.
Panthers 6.
And with 3:08 left to play in the opening quarter, your score is the Panthers 6, the Hurricanes nothing.
Just a reminder, the
Yeah, that's one thing I should have mentioned too. Even though it is high school rules, we don't play with goalposts at Podvin, so they don't kick for the extra point. So extra point here is going to be either run for 1 point or a catch for 2 points. So I neglected to mention that before. And the only reason we do that is it's not fair to them to have to kick an extra point in the championship game when they don't do it in the regular season.
Sure.
But I don't think goalposts are in the budget for Podvin yet. So
Yet.
yeah, we're working on it. Yeah.
Well, Kunle is set to kick it away for the Panthers. Drives it down the middle of the field. That'll come bouncing free. Return across the 35. Out to about the 38-yard line from Eli Leafblad.
Hurricanes actual true possession from scrimmage here now, so haven't really seen their offense yet.
It's an offense that has been rather consistent all season long, typically scoring mid-20s per game.
Yeah.
Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. And finally, take it out of bounds is Jordan Weiland.
Weiland on the carry.
He picks up 11 and picks up a Hurricanes first down, so not a bad first play of the
Not
game.
a bad first play. Yeah. That's a good way to start. Get 11 on first down. That makes it easy.
Jet sweep the other way. This is Luke Calbreath, and Calbreath breaks a tackle, 35, and then caught from behind and taken out of bounds
With the carry.
at the Hurricane 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21.
They're making it pretty easy too here. We could be into for a shootout here, boy, the way this is going. Nice game.
Handoff right up the middle. And progress is stopped at the 28, a gain of 2.
Brock on the carry.
Tyler Brock the carry for the Hurricanes. They fake the jet sweep. Stanton on the keeper, comes to the near side. Delaney drags him out of bounds as he comes across.
Stanton on the carry. Delaney
It's a
with the
gain
stop
of
at
1,
the end
but
of the
we
first
are
quarter.
through 1 here at White Bear Stadium. Your score, Panthers 6, Hurricanes nothing. We'll be back with second quarter action momentarily.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
As we begin the second quarter, Hurricanes in possession of the ball, 3rd and 7 from the Panther 27-yard line. They set up the
Nice
screen
screen.
to Heim. He runs past, breaks, tips toes down the sideline, steps out of bounds. They will mark it at the 19, but that is enough for a Hurricanes first down.
Nice concede play there. Beautiful screen. First down, Hurricanes.
They hand it off on the jet sweep to Weiland. Weiland turns upfield, met at the corner, ran through the first tackler, and is thrown out of bounds at about the 7.
Weiland literally ran over somebody. There's footprints on his head because he ran right over him. Wow. A little dazed even.
I think that was Bennett Gilson that met him at the corner, and is a little worse for wear. Gain of 12 on the play. It is 1st and goal. Hurricanes from the 7. Stanton on the keep. Stanton to the 5 and runs out of bounds.
It is. He's in.
No, he's in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Stanton.
So we are tied at 6. Hurricane conversion upcoming. Stanton ran out in front of the pylon but reached the ball across as he did so, and now going to throw for it. A little slant and a diving reception. A beautiful catch that time.
My guess, interference on the Hurricanes or holding. Yep, it declined. Yep, there you go.
What is good?
So the 2-point conversion is good to McCameron, and the Hurricanes lead this one 8-6. Beautiful catch by Cameron.
Nice catch. And just like that, the Hurricanes are up now.
Well, these two teams played 2 one-possession games during the regular season. Again, Hurricanes winning 22-20. Panthers winning 20-13. And their picking right up where they left off.
Right.
8-6 Hurricanes.
I don't think that's. I'm going to go on a limb here, Joe. I don't think that's going to be the final today. I think we're going to see some more scoring. I don't know. I'm not a.
I'm not an arborist or anything, but I think that's a
pretty impressive offenses. Both teams, though. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, the throw in, the crispness, like you said, they're very impressive.
Stanton's kick will be picked up by Daw,
On the return.
and Daw fights his way to about the 35 before progress is stopped. Just under 10 minutes to play. Second quarter, 8-6 Hurricanes. This is the 8th grade championship. And this truly is the final game of the final day of the youth football season. And Dennis, and you said, talk of 2019 will start as early as tomorrow, but when the 2019 season rolls around, what kind of dates are we looking at as far as sign-ups, or roughly is that happen in May, June?
I'll talk about that here in just a sec after this play. Yep, good question, Joe.
Take the handoff, doing some dancing. Delaney broke a tackle. The ball came loose as he was going down, and it is Hurricane football.
To your point, Joe, registration, we'll start that up, probably as early, everything, of course, is done online. You'll start registration as early as June. The one thing we're going to discuss during the off season is that in the last 2-3 years, we started 2 weeks before Labor Day. We're actually talking about maybe going back to after Labor Day. Now, the only bad thing with that is we would not be done now till November 1. That first weekend in November. Yep. So we're going to talk about it, but so there's some decisions yet to be made. But
Handoff pulling up and throwing deep, and it is incomplete.
He was open.
Galbraith took the handoff, pulled up. I believe the intended receiver downfield was McCameron.
Another thing to mention, off-season decisions, which people go, why do you have to start so early? Well, there's a lot of things to work on. Our numbers continue to go down, so, we have to decide, we've always been an in-house program, and we'll have to decide this next year if we're going to maybe move everything a little bit outside the program. Not sure, decision on that. So we'll talk about that here, too, as the game progresses a little bit more.
2nd and 10 for the Hurricanes. Handoff. Galbraith trying to get to the corner. Delaney comes in and takes him down in the backfield. Loss of 3.
Nice play by Delaney there. Wasn't fooled at all.
Yeah, looking at the regular season schedule for both these teams, they both played a team from Columbia Heights. The Panthers played a Fridley team. The Hurricanes played an Irondale team this year. And were those the only other associations that you approached for this year?
For the most part, you're right. Yeah, we didn't know exactly where 8th grade numbers were going to be. It ended up being 3 8th grade teams, so we kind of had no choice at this point. So late in the year, we picked what was available. So.
Stanton rolls, throws, has his man, and it's spinning out of one tackle as a flag comes in.
My guess, face mask, maybe, Joe.
Weiland on the reception, flag on the play.
Jordan Weiland had the reception. Result of the play was a gain of 6, which would set up 3rd and 7.
Ooh, yeah.
But
a big one too. Yep.
This one's a 15-yarder. That's going to take the ball all the way down to the Panther 26-yard line. It is a first down.
Horsepower? I'm not sure what it was. I think so. Okay. But to your point, our 8th grade numbers were such that we only had 3 teams, so we were forced. We had to make a decision right at the start of the year. We had to get 2 games outside of the White Bear Association. So Tom Sorwhite doing a lot of research and checking, we were able to hook up with Irondale and their program there, Columbia Heights, and they were able to play. We played 1 game at Columbia Heights facility or Fridley facility, and then 1 game here at Podvin. Now the only bad thing with that is we had to play on Saturday, which is different. We never had to do that before. But most part from the 8th grade parents, talking with them, pretty positive. I mean, they liked that. I mean, they didn't mind it at all. So, and we actually did, as a program, did very well. So we were 5-1-1 or 4-1-1. So. Ooh, a little razzle-dazzle.
Double handoff ends up with Culbreath. Culbreath cuts it back inside the lane and reaches ahead to the 24. So all of that for a gain of about 2. It'll be second and 8. And, as you have those discussions, they anticipate potentially approaching other associations, maybe starting to develop some of the suburban east type of things where you might go to a Stillwater or Forest Lake? Or?
We've always had that. Our association's been so big, we never had to do that before.
Sure.
But we've had Mounds View, for example, Stillwater, always come and approach us, wanting us to join their league. Well, we never had a need to do that.
Sure.
So now we may have to do something like that.
Stanton. His pass is tipped, but it is caught by Weiland. Breaks 1 tackle. Delaney hanging on for dear life, and it's finally play is whistled down at the 11. Gain of 13. First down, Hurricanes.
First down, Hurricanes.
And back to that point too, Joe. The numbers could come back too. You just don't know.
Sure.
You don't know. And maybe that would be all a moot point anyway. We can keep playing inside White Bear Association and be done with it. But just don't know.
First and 10 Hurricanes, ball at the Panther 11. Straight drop, throw toward the end zone, and that one is intercepted.
Flag on the play.
Flag did come in.
Looked like that was tipped, Joe, maybe? Or it looked to me it was possibly tipped. Holding, it's declined, it's turnover. Holding, yeah.
First down, Panthers.
Boy, big stop there by the Panthers.
I believe it was Devin Bartok that got the interception there for the Panthers, so a huge stop, although they will start from their own 3. Three and a half to play in the second quarter. Delaney simply hands it off. And out to about the 5, maybe over the 5. Goes Matt Kaler.
Apaka on the stop.
Delaney pitches back. Daw comes off the right side, and he's out across the 10 and close. Well, they do point first down, Panthers.
Pollard on the stop.
Panthers move the chains here now. Good first down as the time's running down here in the first half.
And off to Breaks. Breaks dances off to the left. 25, 30, Breaks to the 40. With speed, Breaks down the sideline. He will not cut him off. And Rayshawn Breaks, 87 yards. I don't see any flags.
I don't see any flags either, you know. Nice run.
And the Panthers regain the lead. It's 12-8.
Boy, you're talking about walking the tightrope there.
Oh.
I thought he was out over there. Nice run. And just like that, the Panthers are back.
Part of the fun of you allowing me to do this, Dennis, the last several years is some of these names are familiar. Rayshawn Breaks is one of them.
Definitely. I don't think this is his first championship game.
I don't think so. And at the 8th grade level, folks in White Bear hope it's not his last championship game. That
Yes.
maybe there might be a couple more in his future.
But that'd be nice.
Little shuttle pass ahead, and stepping into the end zone with it is Daw. The conversion is good.
13-8? 14 now.
So the 2-point conversion is a good. The Panthers, with 1:20 left to play in the second quarter, now lead the Hurricanes 14-8.
Speaking of White Bear football, I think it'd be a good time to, do a little shout out to the varsity this year. Having a pretty good year, good rebound from the last couple of years. It's been kind of tough, and good to hear Coach Bartlett's coming back on the health track now from his cancer. So that's good news. So, yep, they're having a real good year.
Good kick hauled in by Leafblad. Leafblad running laterally, and he'll be taken down now at the 29-yard line.
Leafblad on the return.
Hurricanes with 1:10 left on the clock, trailing 14-8. Straight drop for Stanton, quick pass over the middle. It is caught. Colbury trying to fight through a tackle and falls ahead. Looks like it should be enough for a Hurricane first down to the 39.
It is, yep. Good first down. Now they're going to hurry up.
Again, they'll spread it out, 2 receivers each way. Stanton rolls one up for grabs, and this one is, oh my gosh, dropped by Breaks.
And he knows it too. He's right in his hands. Yeah.
Too much time to think through all the options on that one.
Yeah. You'll see that one tonight.
So 2nd and 10 for the Hurricanes. Stanton for Weiland. It is caught, but Weiland is hit immediately and taken down by Devin Bartok.
Wheeling on the catch.
Gain of 6, but we'll see what the flag is.
Timeout Hurricanes.
Not sure what the call is here, Joe.
And now they start marching it off, and boy, they're marching off another 15 against the Panthers.
Personal foul maybe, or face mask? Or? Yep.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Hurricanes also called a timeout, so 34.3 left on the clock. The Hurricanes now within striking distance, 1st and 10 from the Panther 40-yard line. Stanton steps up, he's got some room to run, bounces out to the right, avoids one tackler, and then steps out of bounds.
Stanton with the QB keeper.
A gain of 9 down to the 31, stops the clock with 26.9 on it.
Nice run by Stanton there on the sidelines there to stay in bounds, to get a few more extra yards, and then first down. Nope, second, I'm sorry.
Weiland in motion, Stanton pulls down, dumps it ahead for Heim. Heim toward the sideline, runs out at the 26-yard line with a Hurricanes first down.
Reception.
18.5 seconds left on the clock. 1st and 10 from the 25.
Plenty of time.
Again, Weiland in motion. Stanton gonna roll right. Throws on the run and off the hands of Weiland, incomplete. Good pressure that time from John Lasilla. And the Panthers call a timeout.
Timeout Panthers.
We'll take this time out here to thank some of our sponsors again. Our level 2 sponsors this year were Fred's Tire, Hogan Adams, Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories. Our level 1 sponsorship was Beartown Lounge and Restaurant, Caldecott and Ferraro, Carboni's Pizzeria, Culver's, Cup and Cone, Domino's Pizza, Fraser Automotive Service, Picture Place, Signature Orthodontics, Taymark, Walzer Polar Chev, and White Bear Police Association. Thanks to all our sponsors this year. We certainly do appreciate it. Thank you.
Second and 10, Weiland in motion. Stanton throws to the far side, has his man inside the 10, down at the 1. And Players slow in getting up.
Wheeling
Both
on the
players.
Delaney on the tackle.
Delaney makes the stop. He pops back up. I believe that was Calbreath.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, he's not put any weight on his, looks like his ankle or foot there. Or...
Timeout Hurricanes.
Hurricanes will call a timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. They spot the ball at the 2. Decision time here. What kind of play do you call? First and goal from the 2, but just 6 seconds.
For me, Joe, I'd do a quarterback keep. Just run it. Be done with it. But
Like that myself. You know,
try maybe something around the short side, come to the right side, but that, why make the field longer? You only have 2 yards, go straight ahead. The shortest distance in a straight line, that's what they say, so. We'll see. Now watch, they'll throw a pass and we're
handoff in the jet sweep. The ball came out. Stanton jumps on it.
that didn't matter, yeah.
It's the end of the half.
Oh, we have hit
Halftime.
halftime.
We have hit halftime, yeah.
An opportunity by the boards
Oh.
for the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Leads to our halftime score of the Panthers 14, the Hurricanes 8. And watching the 8th grade championship on the Bob Jackson Championships, also known as Super Sunday White Bear Lake Youth Football.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for one. He's tough enough to feed the man who gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
As we are set to kick off half number 2 of this 8th grade championship game. Panthers will lead the Hurricanes 14-8. Hurricanes will get the ball to start the second half. Boyd Dennis from the 2-yard line on the last play of the first half. Hurricanes couldn't capitalize.
Big stop for the Panthers. We'll see if that comes back to bite the Hurricanes here. But yeah, the Panthers got to be feeling pretty good about themselves going into the second half here to escape that. That looked like that was going to be a go-ahead score, and they were able to stop them. So good football game, real entertaining.
Kickoff rolls along, and somebody's got to bounce on it, and finally it is covered by Brennan Schochner.
Covers the ball.
Looked like no one really wanted that one there at first. It's like, man, someone's got to get it.
You mentioned it in the first half, just, 8th grade, there is some size to be had out here, and I tell you, Tristan Henkin, that is a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I know, I've been looking at him too. Big kid.
And of course, you look on the opposite side, and he's lining up against John Lasilla, and another big
91,
dude.
yeah.
Hand off to Heim. Lasilla gets him in the backfield and spins him down back at about the 18-yard line.
On the stop.
A loss of about 5 to open the half here for the Hurricanes. Sets up 2nd and 15. Wyland in motion. Stanton throws deep and over the head of Heim.
Incomplete.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15.
Nice try by Heim there. Stretched out his body to try and get it. Just a little bit overthrown.
Bennett Gilson there in coverage along with Bartok and Breaks. Heim started in motion. This is a straight keep for Stanton, and Stanton
Stanton on the keeper.
will be spun down by Michael Delaney. A gain out to the 23, brings up 4th and 10 for the Hurricanes.
Good stop for the Panthers, forcing the Hurricanes to kick it away here.
So Emilio Stanton drops back into punt formation. Tyler Brock back there with him, however. Bobbled snap. He does get the punt out of there, and a nice end over end kick. Picked up by Breaks back at his 48. Little head and shoulder fake. Breaks. Cuts, weaves, refuses to go down as they try to strip the ball away from him. Breaks is inside the 20 and finally taken down at about the 17-yard line.
What a run! Unbelievable. I thought he was going to go carry the whole team in it. Excellent run by Breaks. Just to show you, never give up. Not a real big kid either.
So the kick was about a 30-yard punt, but about a 35-yard return.
Man, great field position for the Panthers here.
Panthers 1st and 10 from the Hurricanes 17, already up 14-8. Hand off to Daw off the left side, and he starts inside the 15. He's down to about the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4. They'll give him 5. They'll spot it at the 12. Daw motions back into the backfield. Now Breaks goes in motion. They hand it off to him. Breaks reverses course. Thought about cutting up the middle. And he is ripped down by Demarion Pollard.
Boy, he's a real shifty runner, though. It's hard to bring down. Real good at changing directions, trying to find that open hole.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up 3rd and 6. Flipped out. Pass is
Bell
caught.
to catch.
Only a gain of 2, though, and it's 4th and 4.
Big stop here for the Hurricanes. 4th and 4.
Empty backfield, and now Daw comes back.
No.
Brakes goes in motion,
Play on the
but
play.
Little movement.
4th and 4 will become 4th and 9 with the procedure penalty. And yeah, it's youth football, but even at this level, those penalties can really get under the skin of a coach.
Oh, yes, indeed. Big penalty.
Straight drop for Delaney, throws to the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Got a good stop, though, for the Hurricanes
Hurricanes
here.
take over on down.
Intended for Breaksheim there in coverage. And the Hurricanes take over on downs. They'll start 1st and 10 from their 16-yard line. Weiland in motion, takes the handoff, cuts it back up the middle. He's across the 20, and Weiland fights his way out to the 22. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run by Weiland there to pick up 6.
Schottner splits out wide right. That's the far side. McCameron wide to the near side. Heim came in motion, handoff to Brock up the middle. Got a nice hole, and Tyler Brock is out across the 30 with the Hurricanes first down.
Vassila on the stop.
See if they can sustain the drive here.
They fake to Weiland. Stanton on the keep. Caught from behind and taken down.
Stanton on the carry.
Coonley the tackle for the Panthers, but a nice gain for Stanton out to the 36. That's up 2nd and 5. And off to Brock, and Brock, had the hole, and that got closed
that
down
closed
quickly
up.
by Hayden Staub.
But I thought there was a hole there. All of a sudden, Staub came shooting into the gap and shut that down. It looked like that was going to be a first down.
A gain of 1 sets up 3rd and 4 here for the Hurricanes. Yeah, that looked like it had a whole lot more than
I
1
thought
yard.
for sure. I really did. Nice play.
And again, you know, we're talking 8th graders, but some of the speed and quickness that you see
Impressive.
is impressive.
It really is. Yep.
Wyland in motion, Stanton rolling right, stops, throws out, and a diving attempt comes up short. And that brings up 4th and 4 for the Hurricanes. It also brings us to the close of quarter number 3. The score, Panthers 14, Hurricanes 8.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma, not at birth.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
In the 4th quarter, Hurricanes in possession, but facing 4th and 4 from their 37-yard line. Hurricanes also facing a 14-8 deficit, so they will go for it here on 4th down.
They are going for it, okay. Timeout. Matt's calling time. A little confusion out there. I think they were asking if he's going to kick or what.
Timeout Hurricanes.
Boy, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate with the quarter break to take the time out there. That hopefully will not hurt them later on.
Yeah, like you said, especially coming off the quarter break there, you would have thought they would have had that already planned out. But I guess if it were me, I'd punt it away. But that's what I would do. When you're only one score here. The Panthers stop you here, you're already in Hurricane territory. So, and it looks like, well, I don't think they're going to go for it.
Stanton rolling. Throws it deep and well overshoots the intended receiver, Brennan Schochner.
Schochner had no shot on that one. That was well overthrown.
But wow, yeah, I mean, yes, it
You know
was
what I'm
overthrown,
saying?
but
Yeah.
Stanton threw that one about 40 yards,
40
almost
yards?
45 yards in the air. So
Now on the reverse side of that, you got the Panthers have pretty good field position right here now.
yep.
Any Panther score would not be good right now.
So 1st and 10 Panthers, ball at the Hurricane 37. Delaney hands it off, up the middle, cuts it back to the left. He's inside the 35 to the 34. That's a gain of 3.
Africa on the stop.
Second man through his Dawes. He breaks it out to the left, and he's
Dawes with the carry.
to about the 32. Give him 2 on that one. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Panthers.
Panthers are doing some clock management here. Just run the football. They're in no hurry.
Daw goes in motion, 3 receivers to the right. They throw it quickly out for Breaks. Breaks to the 35, he's got a first down, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. 10-yard gain and a first down for the Panthers.
Nice run for Breaks for the first down there. Big first down.
Wheeling down the stop. That's the Panthers' first down.
First down at the 21-yard line. Nice design on that play, I
Real
thought.
nice. Yep, real nice design.
Hand off to Breaks, reverses course with it. 20, turns up at the 15 to the 10, and he is going to be taken out of bounds at about the 6, maybe the 7-yard line there. I'll mark it at the 7. That's a gain of 14. It's 1st and goal, Panthers.
Nice run by Breaks there.
1st and goal, Panthers.
Change direction. You know, what's impressive with him is just his ability to change directions. He just has that sense of where the hole is.
Yeah. Fun to watch.
He really is.
It's fun to watch.
It is. That's why we remember that name. I mean, we called his name a lot.
He lines up to the left of the formation and dances a little shuttle to Daw. Daw to the 5, and he is in. Touchdown,
nice play.
Panthers.
Little shuttle pass.
For the score.
20-8 Panthers. 7:30 left in the 4th quarter. Panthers lost their opening game of the season to this Hurricanes club. They have been perfect since then. Delaney throws, and it is incomplete. The conversion no good.
Panthers, no good.
So the score remains 20-8 in favor of the Panthers.
8, excuse me.
Pretty well deceived game plan for the Panthers here. Good game.
Dennis says we get down to the final few minutes of this 2018 season, 2018 season. Give out the association website one more time for people interested in helping out, to help plan, help make the 2019 season as good as it can possibly be as well.
Well, thank you, Joe. Yeah, our website is www.whitebearyouthfootball.org. I want to thank the board members, our co-chairs, Mike Mason, Tom Sarwadi. They do a great job running the board. We have treasurer Mike Prawl, board members at large, Jameson Friend, Stu Hildeman, Dennis Jansen, and Doug Kovla. So, and by the way, we are looking for board members, so go on the website and give us a shout out. We'll believe me, we will get back to you. Mike will certainly get back with you if you're interested.
Kickoff fielded. Oh my.
Welcome.
Eli Leafblad fielded that one and felt the wrath of a couple Panthers streaking downfield.
The Panthers can taste it now. You can just sense it. They got a little bit of jump now. Again, want to thank you, Joe, too, for doing this again every year. We certainly appreciate it. Thanks to our new online MSBN Sports Network for streaming this live. TV 19 for cable, local cable for coming out and broadcasting for us. We appreciate it.
Stanton throws, caught by Weiland, hit immediately and taken down at the 40-yard line. Tight coverage by Jacob Reinecke. A gain of 6, however, sets up 2nd and 4. Stanton rolls, throws on the run. Heim nearly came down with it.
Nice effort by Heim.
Bennett Gilson on the coverage for the Panthers. So 3rd and 4 for the Hurricanes. Stanton rolls out, buys some time, throws and knocked away. Devin Bartok got a hand on that one, intended for Brennan Schachner.
Nice play by Bartok to break that up. Yeah, did get a hand on it, knocked it away or deflected it.
And facing 4th and 4, the Hurricanes will call their 2nd timeout, stopping the clock with 5:04 remaining to be played. Matt Wicken comes out to talk directly with the offense. Eric Finkler comes out to talk to the Panther defense.
Strategize, Joe. Strategize here. See what happens. Well, another exciting championship day here at White Bear.
That it has been. We've had a little bit of everything, both on the field and weather-wise. So another fun day. Brock goes in motion. They hand it off to him. It's a flea flicker. Stanton throws over the middle. Wide open. A juggling catch is made. Spinning out of the tackle there is Cameron, and Cameron taken down at the 36-yard line. A huge conversion for the Hurricanes.
Big play by the Hurricanes. Nice throw and catch there. Of course, we'll hurry up now.
Stanton throws, tipped, and caught at the 30.
Pass is complete.
Looked like
Cameron on the reception.
went off of Weiland and ended up with Cameron for 6 yards. 2nd and 4, the clock continues to run, just over 4 minutes to play. Stanton steps away from the pressure and steps out at the 29, so he picks up a couple. In fact, they'll mark it at the 28. Hurricanes face 3rd and 2.
The clock definitely not on their side right now, though.
And just one timeout remaining for the Hurricanes. And Tyler Brock quickly trying to tie that shoe in the left part of your screen as you watch along. And the Panthers will call a timeout. Stops the clock with 3:26 left to play.
I think the Panthers have one left too now, so.
Stanton fakes, now goes deep down the middle, and it is caught! Touchdown! Jordan Weiland!
Nice play. He was wide open, man. They bid on that fake. Very nice conceived play. Well, we got a ball game.
28-yard touchdown pass. Stanton to Weiland. Nicely thrown ball, too. Weiland didn't have to break stride at all. 20-14 our score, 3:40 left. Heim in motion, they hand it off to him, and Heim is in. The conversion is good. So our new score, Panthers 20, Hurricanes 15. 3:20 to play.
Well, you know what's coming next, the onside kick. And
that was a big conversion. If something else happens here, the Hurricanes just need to find the end zone, not worry about the conversion.
Right. That is, you're right. That they just need the 6 points.
Well, hey, you like the championship game to come down and have some drama at the end, and we have it here.
We have it here. Of course, we did have an earlier overtime game in our 6th grade game today, so we already have had overtime. Big onside here now.
Really nobody deep to receive this one for the Panthers. 6 on the front line. 4 8 yards back of that, and 1 5 yards back of that. Emilio Stanton is the kicker for the Hurricanes. His job is to make sure it goes 10 yards. Which it does, it hits it up and it's loose. I thought the Panthers had it.
Yeah, they did too. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but I tell you what, that was a good effort. Nice effort.
That one hit off of Noah Jacka and was recovered by Matt Kaler. So Panthers ball at the Hurricane 49.
Probably one first down here might seal the deal.
Handoff goes to Breaks, and Breaks is taken down after a short gain. Tackle made by Hafaka.
Timeout Hurricanes.
And the Hurricanes burn their final timeout, stopping the clock with 2:20 to play.
this is it for them. Yeah, no longer can they stop the clock.
It will be 2nd and 9 for the Panthers coming out of this timeout. Panthers have done a nice job, spreading the ball out.
Yeah, they've got a really well-balanced team.
Man, it would be hard not to just say, here, Rayshawn.
Rayshawn, get us there.
There you go, Rayshawn.
Handoff left, handoff right.
Yeah.
Just go.
Don't want to run it, fine, we'll
Nope.
throw it to you. But right now, you just want to keep
Just
it on the
keep
ground.
it on the
clock.
ground and run it out. Like I said, they get first down, it is over. Yeah, that'd be, especially now that they're out of timeout. So.
Delaney will keep it. Delaney cuts back in, stays in bounds, and refuses to go down, and finally is taken down at the 26-yard line. It was Chris Heim that finally got him to the turf.
Nice run by Delaney. That is the first down. That might do it. Hurricanes cannot stop the clock, so.
21-yard gain for Delaney. 1st and 10, the Panthers from the 27. We're under 2 minutes to play. And really, yeah. You can just kneel it down at this
I was going to
point.
say, now you take a knee, and that's it. Why risk any fumble? We'll see.
Well, and then they work out of the shotgun, so what do I know?
Yeah. I don't.
Delayed handoff, Daw up the middle. And they stand them up. They're ripping at that ball as the pile continues to move, and finally that's blown dead at the 21. A gain of 5, maybe 6.
The whole red team was there. Yeah. And now they would take it, I would think.
We are under a minute to play. And the Panthers use their final timeout, stopping the clock at 43.5 seconds left.
Interesting. Okay.
Now, once again, our thanks to TV19 for continuing to support White Bear football and coming out here and allowing all the folks in the community to see the tape delay of these championship games. Our thanks also to MSBN providing the live streaming on this Sunday. Delaney takes the snap, he runs back and kneels it down at about the 30.
And that should do it.
And they will not have to run another play. And in fact,
they will not run another
play. They won't. So the Panthers lost to the Hurricanes back in week 1. That was the only thing that happened wrong in their season, and now one final, really, timeout. I didn't know that they had one left.
I didn't think they had one left either.
Stops the clock with 6.6 seconds, but only delays the inevitable. As the Panthers with the 20-15 lead. We'll kneel it down one more time. And there it is. The Panthers are your 8th grade champions. They defeat the Hurricanes this afternoon by a final score of 20-15.
Good game. Good game. Real enjoyable. Two very evenly matched teams.
And thus concludes the 2018 season for White Bear Lake Youth Football. It has been a tremendous day, a tremendous season, and in some ways, kind of sad to see it go. In other ways,
Gonna enjoy the break for a while.
Enjoy the break.
Yeah. Thanks again, Joe, for all your help too today. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
For Dennis Jansen, my name is Joe Moore. Once again, your final score in this 8th grade championship game, Panthers 20, Hurricanes 15. Have a great day, everybody.
We're going to miss them.